Hey guys, how y'all doing this evening? Somebody give me a 5x5. Let me know y'all can hear me and see me. All right. Thank you, Mrs. Prepping Plumber. So who we got in here this evening? Mrs. Prepping Plumber, first one. Prepping Plumber, Be Charming, Green Thumb Prepper, Mames, Blue Vandal, S. Hagley, hope I say that right. Cass Richmond, thank you guys for being here. I didn't know if anybody would even show up by being late on a Sunday. Patriots Unite Against Censorship. I love that name. Never seen me live. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate it very much. This Sunday night, this is actually the very first time we've done this on a Sunday night. It's really the first time we've done it at all. Tonight is more just kind of not really a Bible study per se, because I don't know. I mean, I know the Bible, but I can't quote the Bible, and I'm not the guy to actually do a Bible study. But I just kind of brainstormed, and everybody seemed on board. Just kind of get together on Sunday nights and just give thanks, for what the Father's done for us, this past week, and what he's hoping, what we're praying that he does for us in the coming weeks. And so tonight's really not, if you came for prepping, I apologize. That's not really tonight. This is just a kind of relaxation, chill for a bit, just give thanks. Susie D, hello. Deanna Walters, hello. Dangerous Freedom told me about you all back. Dangerous is a cool guy. I like him a lot. Very cool guy. And like I said, again, thank you for being here. Hello from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. That just sounds cold. We have been blessed here this week. Man, the weather is, it's been great. And rainy, very rainy today. But Chris Kaufman, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Sammy J. Doesn't matter how many times you've read the Bible, you always take more away when you read it again. Absolutely. You're exactly right. Hoot Owl Holler, hello. Danny Pitcher, good to see you. God bless you too. Appreciate that. So, like I was saying, man, this week we have been blessed with weather. We're kind of paying for it today, but it's still warm. A lot of rain, but very warm, especially for the last day of February. Sorry, guys. Let me mute this. I always forget. It was like 65 yesterday. I was actually able to get my garden all the weed barrier down to die or kill everything off, and all the grass and weeds. Got all that done. Got my setup done for my something different with them this year. I'm going to try to basically train them to go straight up instead of out. But anyway, that's another video. But he's been good to us this week with weather. Like I said, I was able to get a lot of stuff done yesterday outside. I'm paying for it today. Man, my back has put me through the ringers today, but we got our grocery shopping and all that stuff done. So we're good for another week. Got to have the shop doors open this week. Nice weather. Yeah, it's not supposed to be too warm this coming week. Quite a bit of sunshine, but the highs for us on like 45 and 50, which with the sun, that'll be nice. Don Bellarman, hello. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all you guys. If anybody's interested, if you have anything to, pray about, or just, give thanks, anything like that, Teresa Ellis, you're a Hoosier, right? Me too, Davies County. Yes, I am, Teresa. I'm in Jackson County. Sarah Hancock, hello. Good to see you. Anyway, I got sidetracked. Sorry. I'm going to post this link over here. And if anybody wants to jump on, just for a couple minutes, just, what you're thankful for, or, if you got something to pray, want to share with us, or just kind of like a silver lining, whatever is on your mind tonight, I'll post that over there and you can jump over here on here with me. Yes, blessed indeed. Got to turn the heater off and the AC on this week. Well, it ain't that warm here. Just discovered today that Gremlin's a Hoosier. Yeah, Sarah. From me, I think he's about an hour and a half away. So probably about the same for you. Actually, no, it'd be farther because, well, no, I don't. Michigan Faith Prepper, hello, good to see you. Oh, here's Maine.
Hey, guys.
Hey, darling.
I got one that's kind of complicated and long to type out.
Okay.
My niece's partner of the last 15 years has congestive heart failure, COPD, end-stage renal failure. His heart stopped Monday, I think it was. And they called an ambulance. They had him on a vent. They cooled his body way down to take the strain off his heart. Found out that he's only got 5% heart function.
Oh, my.
They've kept him in a drug-induced coma until today. They're talking DNR. And they took him off the vent today. But, neurology won't even bother to test him for brain function because his heart is only at 5%. He's not going to make it. And she's having a real hard time, understandably.
He's probably a pretty young guy.
They need to be bathed in prayer.
He's probably a pretty young guy, isn't he? But your niece.
He's in his 40s. He's in his late 40s. She's not technically my niece. Her mom was my best friend for many, many years. And when my friend died, I inherited her daughters. But yeah, this past year has been hellacious for them. And his health has just steadily gone in the toilet. And this is the end. He's not in good enough physical condition for them to do anything to get him in better physical condition.
Right.
So it's just a waiting game at this point.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. We'll definitely be praying for you. I see a lot of people over here saying they'll pray for you too.
And one more.
You go right ahead. That's why we're here.
Pray that we can get out of here. We're trying to move.
Oh.
And my husband's job can be done remotely. He's been, he was furloughed 4 months during COVID. Okay. He's back to work, but he's working from home. And this obviously proves that he can continue to work from home.
Absolutely.
And if we can do that, we can get out of Houston. So we're looking. We've got, our debt is a lot smaller than a lot of other people. If we sold this house, we could pay off our debt and still have enough to move.
Nice.
But it's just getting his employer to agree to let him stay working from home forever.
Now, are you guys
at his age, there's no reason why he can't.
Are you guys more in town or more like suburbs? Because that'll probably be a big factor these days.
We're just right outside of Houston, but the Houston metro area is so massive. We're in a suburb, but in a technically small town. There's less than 30,000 people in our town.
Right.
But our town butts up to one that's over 100,000, which butts up over into Houston. So it's, depends on which side of the street you're on as to which city you're in.
Well,
and we want to get out.
Maybe hopefully you get a closed-minded person that wants to live by the big city.
No. Selling our house won't be a problem. It's his job. It's getting, we redid the house about 6 or 8 years ago. So everything's updated. Everything's, it's ready to go. It's part of the reason I haven't put my garden in the ground.
Right.
Is because I don't want to leave it.
Exactly.
It's in bags. I can pack it up and carry it off. But yeah, we'd like to get out. The sooner the better.
In the news today, I was kind of cracking a joke with my buddy earlier. This will be the first year I've really dedicated a lot of time and planning to a garden. And the locusts are supposed to be back about the middle of May, all the way through to July. And Indiana is one of the 15 states covered, from Gary all the way down to Evansville. They're supposed to be billions of them. Are you serious? I mean, it's off topic. That reminded me when you was talking about your garden.
We have them every year.
We have
not this type, but we have them every year. My backyard's always full of cicada killer wasps because the cicadas will lay their eggs in the dirt, and then this specific kind of wasp feeds on them.
Really?
So as you're walking through the grass, you're stepping on wasps.
My girls will never make it. They're highly allergic.
So am I. Every year my dogs get stung at least once.
Well, that's another reason to get out of there.
Yeah. Hurricanes would be a good thing to leave behind too.
Yes, ma'am.
But yeah, those are the two I had.
Oh, we will definitely be praying for you.
Thank you. I'm going to close down so somebody else can pop up.
All right. You guys definitely remember names. It's hard to lose anybody, but somebody that young, with my health, I think about it a lot, and I have really high blood pressure. It's controlled with medicine, but, I have high cholesterol, diabetes issue, your typical big guy stuff. Okay. But I'm 41, a lady that we're friends with, she lost her son when he was only 34, I think. It can just hit out of nowhere. And his was just a massive heart attack. It came out of nowhere just like that. And 40 is just so young. I don't feel young really a lot of days, but, it is. But definitely, guys, remember Mames in your prayers. And her niece. Let's see. Anybody else came in here? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Green Thumb Prepper, glad you made it back, man. Oh, so Gremlin's only about 30 minutes from you, Sarah. You're a lot closer than I am. By about an hour. Let's see here. I thought I seen, yep, there's Hava. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. I totally understand getting an employer to agree to moving, even though one works remotely. See, I don't understand that. Why would it be an issue? Some people are just like that. I get it, but... Nikita Ops. Hello, thanks for being here. Cat Lady Prepper 23. Meow. Thanks for being here. Anybody else pop in? B&B Home. Hello, thanks for coming. think I'm caught up. All right. So, John McElwee, did I say that right? Thanks for being here. Good to see you too. Appreciate it. I seen Green Thumb up here ask somewhere Locust, oh no, or something like that. Yeah, I just seen it today, man. It's I think around here it's every 17 years, I believe it is. I mean, Indiana's no stranger to them. I mean, we have them every year, but like every well, the last one was 2004. So, but they all the eggs and everything, I mean, they live underground, and every 17 years they come to the surface and they absolutely wreak havoc. Like, I don't know about the garden thing. It's kind of got me depressed now, but I'm not going to give up because I've put too much time and money into this stuff. So, Tommy, we can get you set up with row cover for your plants. Yeah, I'll probably have to get something because, like I said, I've invested too much time and money in this. Just let it go. Deanna, I don't think in Upper Michigan was part of it. If you guys can give me just a second. I can't see you guys right now, but I'm going to try to look this up real quick. Just a second. They had a list here. There's only 15 states affected. Here it is, I think. Delaware, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, Michigan counties of Hillsdale and Washtenaw, and Ann Arbor, Canton, and Quincy. North Carolina, Cherokee, Surrey, and Wilkes. New Jersey, in the counties of Burlington, Hunterdon, Mercer, and Salem. One county in New York, Suffolk. Ohio counties, Defiance, Franklin, Greene, Hamilton, Logan, and Montgomery. Pennsylvania counties, there's a whole list. Adams, Bedford, Berks, Bucks, Chester, Columbia, County, Cumberland, Dauphin, Franklin, Fulton, Huntingdon, Lancaster, Lezeme, Mercer, Montgomery, Northampton. Yeah, it's all one word. Northampton, Perry, Somerset, and York. Tennessee counties of Blount, Greene, Hamblin, Jefferson, Knox, Rowan, Sumner, and Wilson. Virginia counties, Arlington, Clark, Dulles, Smithsonian National Aircraft and Space Museum, Fairfax, Frederick, Shenandoah, Warren, and Winchester. West Virginia counties, Berkeley, Grant, Hampshire, Hardy, Jefferson, Mineral, and Morgan, and Washington, D.C. So that's it. I can see you, Sarah. Did I miss something? I have to go see a specialist. Cass Richmond says, I have to go see a specialist tomorrow in Brighton, Michigan. Prayers for a safe drive. I'm exhausted and I don't have anyone to ride with me this time. So boring. I hate car trips by myself. So definitely prayers for Cass. Shorty, hello, good to see you. Mojo Man, what's up, brother? I didn't see you come in. Let's see. Use screen knitting, make a cover for garden. If garden not a, yeah, I could easily cover. I mean, well, easily enough. I mean, definitely easy enough to, because I really, I'm trying so hard to get this going. I will not just give up and let it go. Joe Morgan, thanks for coming, brother. Good to see you. I'm almost caught up again. Nana P, hello. Thanks for coming. Just stopping in to say hi before I go to bed. An old lady needs their sleep. Ha ha. Well, bless your heart for being here. I appreciate you. Guys, I apologize that it's at 9 p.m. I mean, if you don't make it, I understand. It's just, in the morning, people are at church service, and then Sunday is our family day. So, I mean, understandably, the middle of the day, I'm not going to be able to do a video. And then they have church services in the evening. So I figured by 9 o'clock, everybody would be home. And Blue Vandal, Papa's going to have to sleep outside to scare the locusts away from the crop. I just might. You never know. Sarah Hancock says she reposted. Oh, something is up with your. Oh, here we go. I don't know. Thanks, guys. Wasn't sure. Did anyone see my prayer request? I think YouTube's playing games again. Sarah, I promise. I'm going slow. I see. Where is he? Let me scroll back up through here. Did anybody see Sarah's prayer request? It done this last time, and it was just Sarah's. I don't understand. The only thing I see was when you came in, and then I see one that says, "Can anyone see me?" And then people said, "Yes, they can see you." And I said, "I could see you." And then, "Thanks, guys. Wasn't sure. Did anyone see my prayers request?" And then you said reposted. No, it's blocking it out. I don't understand. B&B Home. Prayers for two young men who have heart issues due to CV. One is 17, the other 41. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that. Zane, hello. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I don't understand what is wrong with her posting. Papa, can you read the email I sent you Thursday with my prayer request? Yeah, I can do that. Let me pull it up here. Give me just a second, guys. Let's see, Sarah Hancock. Here we go. Okay, guys, I'm going to read you Sarah's email. And this was from Thursday when it done the same thing to her. For some reason, it blocks it out. I spent the day at Riley with my best friend for what should have been a normal 21-week scan. They found a hole in the heart of twin A and a narrow aorta on twin B. Twin A's hole should close itself, but twin B probably has to have surgery at birth at Riley. So if you guys would please say a special prayer for Sarah's. Let me look again. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's your best friend's children, and you're their aunt. But yeah, definitely everybody, please remember that in your prayers. Anna W, hello, good to see you. Now, Eleanor says that they can see the prayer. I don't understand. Hoot owl holler. Papa, hang pictures of Botox Biden in your garden. And that's exactly right, Hava. Even if we can't see it and we're having trouble, the Lord knows Sarah's prayers. Absolutely. Hello, Harvey Black, too. Good to see you. Northern Girl Hobbies, hello. The bots are blocking chats tonight, she says. Because, see, we done this Thursday evening, too. A little, prayer request. Sorry, guys, my eye is watering. We was doing a little prayer request thing, and everybody was fine except for Sarah. It blocked her prayer request, and it did the same thing to just Sarah tonight. So I'm not sure what's going on. Let me get caught back up here, guys. Sorry. One of my best friend's triplets had heart surgery in the womb and is going strong to this day. That was 20 years ago. That's awesome, John. I missed somebody. Arizona Prepper, hello. Thanks for coming. It's good to see you. Don Bellman, I have twins, and I can't imagine what this feels like. I couldn't imagine having twins. My goodness. Dear Lord, please touch and heal both babies and let them have healthy, happy lives. Amen. Sarah says it only happens here. Other channels, I'm fine. I promise I haven't done anything. Praying for healthy babies. My first is on the way to hospital to be induced now with first baby. Congratulations. That's awesome. Prayers that everything goes good. Praying for the baby's father. Please heal them before their birth. Praying for the baby's father. Please heal them before their birth. Let them live long, happy lives. Amen. Lady Catherine, hello. Thanks for being here. Bear Wilkie, hello. Thanks for being here. Chris Kaufman asks, was that an ASD, Hannah? Wait a minute. Sorry, Sarah, he says. I was like, who's Hannah? Wait a minute. Papa Prepper, do you have bots or is it mods doing it? All I have is mods. And I mean, they're not going to block her out. I mean, I know all them. Gem Girl, hello, welcome. Thanks for being here. I just wanted to share Prepper Nurse 1. Hello, everyone. I just want to share Prepper Nurse 1 here on YouTube is starting an underground railroad for all of us like-minded prepper people. Please go to Prepper Nurse 1 and send him an email. Gym Girl, Grim Survival, and Hutch Homestead, and a bunch of them have been working on that type of thing for I don't know, it's months. So you might want to let them know, and maybe they can work with Prepper Nurse 1, because I mean, it could only help, right? James Davis, hello. Thanks for being here. I am doing well. I hope you're doing the same, sir. Thank you, Mames and Jim Girl and everybody that's posting your prayers on here. That's amazing. I'm so glad we're doing this. I love this. RSD Prepper. Glad you made it. Hope you guys had a good service tonight. No, Eleanor, nobody's blocked her. I mean, we can all see everything she posts except for her prayer. Or her prayer request, I should say. Cat Lady's a twin. That's awesome. Tommy, head on a swivel, bro. Great live as always. Does that mean you're dipping out, Sean? I'll talk to you later, brother, if you're leaving. It's probably Google mods doing that. They creep around and block stuff. Yeah, I've never. That's weird though. It's just these live streams. I don't know. I'll ask around, see if anybody else is running into this. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Lady Catherine. Grim and Angry Prepper, and I know Hutch Homestead. Hutch was actually the one that came up with the idea, and then yeah, Grim and Angry and all them's been working on it together for months. Okay, Sarah. Yeah, they said okay, good. I just don't want anybody. You know how that could go. I came up with it. Nuh-uh, we did. Nuh-uh. I just don't want that happening for anybody because we all need each other right now. You know what I mean? SHTF Engineering, good to see you, man. Glad you're here. I don't hurt cats, guys. I wouldn't. I was just joking about that earlier to clarify. Oh, I missed something. I didn't even know you was in here. Excuse me. It's hard to keep up with everybody. And while I have everybody in here, I do want to talk about briefly preppers for Texas. Actually, I'll post a link under this video to Alaska Prepper has a specific link on his page to buy a cup of coffee, but it's not. It's charity. Everything that's donated to that through buying a cup of coffee is going straight to the people in Texas to help buy. I've seen a lot of folks are really needing PVC pipes, lumber, or from water damage and whatnot. Mainly building materials. So all the money to Alaska Prepper. And I mean, anybody that don't know, Rudy is like the most outstanding human being there is. He's totally trustworthy. He's not going to take money and do anything else besides what it's intended for. So there will be a link under this live stream when I'm done. I will go back and edit and put it in there. So please, and if you can't give, that's fine. Nobody's, they had a live stream about it last night. I know a lot of you folks were in there, but there's no pressure. If you don't have it, you don't have it, but for anyone that can, I think it's $3. Now you can buy as many cups of coffee as you want, but it's just $3 to do one, and just knowing that you contributed to help the folks in Texas. In case you don't see it, RSD, Mame said she posted a video doing her braids for you. Tiny Titan, hello. I didn't see you come in. Thanks for being here. Tiny Titan asks if anyone knows about deep well hand pumps. I have one, but mine needs replaced. I bought it at Menards. And it's already all the bushings and everything. The seals have all dry rotted out of it. So that's something I need to get my button gear on. But I mean, they're relatively easy to, install and stuff. It just depends on what you're really wanting to know about it. Okay, let me get caught back up here. Oh, yes. Thank you, Blue Vandal. This right here is the link. If you guys want to yeah, he's donating the money to the food banks. I'm going to talk to Grim just because I can get a hold of Grim easier than I can Jason. And let him know that they might want to change that up, because there was a lot of people in that chat last night. They were all brainstorming. I know they were busy, but there was several folks in there that said they needed, PVC and building materials and stuff like that a lot worse than they did food. So I really don't know. I don't know. I'm going to give my 2 cents. I don't want to try to step on nobody's toes or nothing, because, but I know Rudy will do his research and the money will go to where it's supposed to, but I don't think it's food banks that they really need. Joe Morgan, I'd love to give, but things are in survival mode here. So kind words and support. Absolutely, man. That's what they were talking last night. If you don't have, if you can't, you can't, man. There's no hard feelings. There's no, I get it. Trust me. The Frenchman, hello. Thanks for coming. Good to see you. Hello, Papa Prepper and friends. Just stopping by to say hi. Love yous and catch you all tomorrow. Stay frosty, cool kids. You too, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hey, Papa, AP is giving. Okay, I read that one. Yes, I should have said that. I knew that. Mrs. Prepping Plumber has a very good point. You can't put a hand pump on a well if it's too deep. I'm not exactly sure how deep ours is. I'll have to ask actually, RSD Prepper, do you know how deep our well is? Okay. Yeah. I remember that now that you say that, Sarah. They were talking about trouble with transporting it. I hate that, though. Don't get me wrong. The food will be, very much appreciated, I'm sure. But I wish these people could get what they really, really do need. SHTF Engineering says, emailed me, Texas people. We need to build on our trade network. That's not a bad idea. I mean, actually, that's a really good idea. Sarah, just want you to know that the twins were prayed for personally tonight at our church. That's awesome. RSD, thank you very much for that. I don't know if Sarah's seen that or not. I was talking to RSD Prepper, if she can remember how deep this well is. SHTF Engineering says hand pump with the leather seals, you can go around 100 feet. If you use the brass valves, you can go further. I didn't know that. So my best suggestion is do your own research on the deep well hand pump. Right, RSD, but do you know how deep it is? And for all the Texans, SHTF Engineering is his email is shtfengineering@gmail.com. And RSD, if you don't know how deep the well is, I don't know who would. I mean, I could do it myself, measure it. It's not a big deal. I wonder why they couldn't partner with Home Depot and see if they pay the money if they could provide the trucks to haul and deliver it. I don't know how that would work. So, does anybody have any good news from this week to share? Like I said, we've been extremely blessed here with the weather. It's been a beautiful week, especially for the end of February. They don't get any better. Welcome back, Cat Lady. And here's the link again if anybody wants to jump on here and give thanks for anything. And you got your taxes done. Hey, that's something to be very thankful for. I'm just going to lose the hat for a while. My great news is Trump said maybe. Man, I wanted to see that so bad, but we had stuff we had to go get done, grocery shopping and stuff like that for the week. I mean, I'll be watching it either after this or in the morning. Got some 5.56 ammo for a decent price and some 9mm. Amen. And I forget who said on here Thursday that they got the 22 long rifle for $3 a box at Rural King. We got in on that deal today. Don says twin B's ear infection is gone. That's great news. I'll tell you about what they pulled on us today. We go in there to get said ammo, and it's $3 a box. it's supposed to, it's supposed to be limit 2 boxes per customer. So I was there, my wife and my daughter, all three of age, whatever. So we're talking about it, and the little dude behind the counter is like, it's only 2 per household. And you could tell this guy was just, I don't know. And then there was just a big thing. It was crazy. Only 2 boxes of ammo between 3 people. And so 100 rounds altogether. Like, okay. Thanks, dude. Middle Tennessee has had quite a bit of rain, but some beautiful sunshine too, and some very spring-like weather. And we will take that after the ice storm we had. Lots of trees down everywhere. Amen. Yeah, it was amazing. We were on our way home, and we stopped at the Dollar General on the way. Got out, and it was just kind of sprinkling rain, but the frogs are out singing. That is like one of my favorite things in the world to hear, because it means summer or spring is just that much closer. This nice warm week brought them all up out of hibernation. Nikki, I have to thank God for coffee, LOL. Absolutely. It's been hard for ammo here, but I turn up with something I need everywhere I go. Hunt it down. There's nothing to hunt down around here. I mean, excuse me, they had the 22 long rifle and 410 shells. That was it. That was just Rural King, but Rural King is usually a go-to. Yeah, Arizona Prepper. I don't know if you guys have Rural Kings there, but I think it's just while supplies last or whatever, but they have boxes of 50 22 long rifles for $3 a piece. It's limit 2 per household. It's supposed to be 2 per customer, but I don't know. I think the little guy was just being contrary or something. Yeah, they used to do that here too. Engineering, every purchase you got a free box. Not anymore. I love frogs singing over boiling. I meant just out in nature singing, like catfishing at night, man. Unless you get that one really loud frog that has to sit like 3 feet away from where you're trying to fish, and he will not shut up. You can't scare him off. He won't jump. He just stays right there. Now those get on my nerves. Thankful to get my living room furniture back to normal. Was able to get 6 number 10 cans of freeze-dried food for my storage Saturday. Thankful for that. Absolutely, Hoot Owl. Arizona website is sold out. Oh, $1.99 a box. I thought it was $3 a box. My bad. Prepping plumber. Cashier was hugged too much as a kid instead of took hunting and fishing. Yeah, he was that kind of kid. Absolutely. He has a safe spot, safe place, whatever. My freezer is full, and I'm going to start making and dehydrating backpacker meals this week for prepping. That's awesome. And I'm guessing that will be a video, correct? Papa Prepper, I find ammo for all kinds of guns at decent prices. I hunt it down 4 days a week, 10 stores in a trip. So 40 shops a week. Wow. That's awesome. Big news. Augustine Farms is going out of business. I've heard that. And Rudy, I think, didn't he touch on that last night? Sarah said they're out of food. I mean, pretty much point blank, they're just out of too much stuff. Snowflake working at an outdoor store. Lord, what next? Yep, absolutely. Of course it will be a video, Mame says. My safe place is wherever I'm sitting. Guaranteed firearms within reach. Like an American Express. Never leave home without it. Absolutely correct, sir. Yeah, James Davis. Augustine Farms is closing down. That's what I've heard and that's what I read. Rudy didn't really deny or confirm last night because he's affiliated with him, so he probably can't. Um, but yeah, he did say that they've just ran out of food. Cat lady, I did hear that too. Actually, I saw it. It was on a news website. It would have to have been Newsmax, Right Side News, or Fox because that's all I watch. But yeah, I heard Walmart's closing a lot of stores and making only self checkout starting in April. I didn't know a timeline, but I'd read that. Excuse me. Sarah said, yeah, it has to be that because their business can't be falling off in this climate. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody in that live stream said it was because they were running out of food. I have some Augustine Farms buckets, but we haven't tried any of it yet. That's like our, we're kind of keeping the Augustine Farms to where if we have to take off and, leave a lot of our preps behind, we'll at least have that. Then I expect a W-2 from Walmart. Absolutely. Uh-oh. You going to bed? I'll be there as soon as I get my laundry and stuff done. Love you. Good night. If anyone here is on the fence about prepping, look up the seed vaults. Multiple countries have it in Iceland and Greenland for decades. And yeah, that place is amazing. It's been one of my, I've been fascinated with that place for years, way before all this, stuff came about. I think that place is just amazing. There's a couple of them. I think the one that I really watched a lot on was the Iceland, I think. Warm Prepper, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Okay, B Charming said she heard it was because of a metal shortage. That could, I don't know. But it's just, in a time like this, a survival emergency food supply company going out of business. It's weird. It's like what's that called? Like an oxymoron, I think. Mame's Legacy, do you have, or Klingon Princess, Mame's Legacy, do you have a video on making the cleaner? It all started with the guy in the corner selling big bags of oranges. I made candied orange peels and kept the orange flavored simple syrup. That sounds good. Hello, Michigan Outpost 231. Thanks for being here. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Zone A. I don't understand it because they're by far the most reasonably priced. And maybe that's why they're, I don't know. It just seems weird. Prepping Plumber says it's illegal to walk your duck on public grounds in South Carolina. We're going to have to board the ducks when we go on vacation. Dang it. Maybe it was a China company. It's possible. Oh, absolutely. James Davis says the church has been telling their members to prep for going on 60 years. You guys might be talking about a specific church, but it's been around for a long time. I know as of late, a lot of churches have been preaching on the, prepping yourself for battle for a spiritual warfare type. See, that's why I don't do a Bible study. It's like I hear a lot of stuff and I know what it means, but when it comes time to like explain it or elaborate on it, I get all about it. Cat Lady, Prepping Plumber posted that they were talking about laws, and he posted that it's illegal to walk your duck in South Carolina. So as a joke, I yelled to Mandy and said, "We're gonna have to board the ducks when we go on vacation. Like taking them with us. We can't take them. Trailer Trash Bushcraft. Love that name. Hey, Papa, how's it going? Like the hat. Well, thank you. See, that's how I prep. I went to Walmart the other day. All their Realtree and Mossy Oak hats, $2 on clearance. So, yeah, I might have spent about $20 in hats. Got some cool hats, though. Some of them were even fitted. They were $4. Oh, okay, Cat Lady. Did anyone else's stream just drop? Not that I know of. Don Bellman hat fetish. You have no idea. I bet you. I'm surprised Mrs. Papa Prepper hasn't chimed in yet. I guarantee you I probably got at least 50 hats. 40 to 50. It's ridiculous. It is a sickness. Jesse St. John, glad to see you. Thanks for coming. Did anyone see all the ads on Skills asking if you like first or second floor? If it was on TV, I'd never watch TV, hardly ever. And if I do, it's like Netflix or something like that, which I haven't even watched that in months. We wouldn't even have Netflix if it wasn't for the girl. We don't have regular TV. I did notice while I was at Rural King tonight, their canning supplies are off the hook. I mean, not price wise, just like they got a bunch. At least here, one of our um, local towns here, Rural King. I mean, they had pressure canners, water bath canners, all the spices, all the tools. I mean, just like everywhere. I mean, big supply of them. I know. I mean, that don't help you guys unless you want to check out Rural King. Maybe they all got stocked back up, but I mean, and decently priced. I mean, really good prices on stuff. Mrs. Gaffney. May I ask, Papa, don't get mad, but why does one head need so many hats? Just asking. I don't know. I don't have a good reason. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to think something up and get back to you on that. James Davis, Papa, did they have canning? Yes, they did have canning lids. I was kind of like, because there's stuff I need to get. So I was kind of like trying to add up in my head, like if we ever get this stimulus check, that's probably what I'll invest a lot of it in, is some canning stuff and the things I need to get my chicken coop back up and going. So yeah, I was checking it all out, and they had, I mean, a lot of everything. Like almost it looked like they ordered way too much. But we know that's not a thing. Martha Darrow, you can't find canning supplies. If you have a local Rural King, either check them out online to save yourself a trip, or I don't even have to have an excuse to go to Rural King. I love Rural King. But I was just saying, Rural King they was stocked here anyway. I don't know if they just rolled out a bunch to all the Rural Kings. I don't know, but they had a ample supply of everything to do with canning tonight. I wish I'd have had money. The government goons will be out looking for infractions to find. They need to cover the loss in income tax revenue somehow, right? If the FDA thugs will soon be a thing. Oh, I'm sure. Good night, Nikita. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. Or ma'am. I have a pair of farming boots and shoes. Guess I'm off the road. I am off the road, girl. LOL. My girls are a lot better than they used to be. I mean, there's still a lot of shoes in there in the shoe closet. Yes, shoe closet. We have a closet just for shoes. But they've cut down a lot. I love my hats. Gotta have one to match each my. I very rarely go anywhere without a hat. So, you don't want to be wearing orange shirt with a brown hat. Well, no, that does match. But yeah, you're right. We got to be matching. Martha, you don't have Rural King in Oklahoma. Maybe you can get online. I mean, you could probably have them shipped to you. I don't know how much it would cost. I mean, it's just a thought. Out of stock online, of course. Mrs. Papa Prepper. Lock your doors, don't speak to anyone, hide your kids, hide your wife type deal. My grandparents lived there. Well, now she might not be going now that I read that. Rosanna Jones, Jim S. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Mames, if you have an Ace Hardware store, they have seals for the Presto pressure canner, 23 quart. We have Ace here, but man, they price gouge. Ace Hardware here is like most of their stuff is higher than Home Depot. But sometimes they have things that you cannot find anywhere else. So yeah, it's hard for us to catch jars and stuff here at Walmart too, Zane. I always have like the cowboy like straw hats that I have to wear because my blood pressure medicine stuff in the summer, if I'm going to be outside, like that's why going on vacation, like going to the beach, most people's like, yay. I'm like, because it makes me sick from being in the sun. I did get me a new yard work hat at Walmart the other day on clearance for $4. Check that bad boy out. It's a nice one. And it's, I mean, actually holds its, bend it any way you want. And they had like 3 stacks of these still in the plastic. Like if I had birthdays or something coming up, man, I could have cleaned up on people. But I mean, they're nice hats. They're real tree. $4 a piece at Walmart. I like it a lot. Cat lady, you can never have too many hats. My oldest daughter has a shoe fetish and she goes by the seasons. Don't wear white in winter or black in summer, and bright colors are the bomb. My girls are stuck on Hey Dudes. I'm sure you guys, I don't know, you might not know what they are. I didn't at first. But that's what they wear a lot. That and Birkenstock sandals. James Davis. Hey, I've got a question. And Mr. Prepping Plumber, I can already tell you might be able to answer this one better than me. I've got a question. How much propane should I have for my stove and heater to last a year? Well, I mean, I'd probably you're just going to have to do a lot of figuring and probably definitely find somebody other than me. Mr. Prepping Plumber is a lot better at that than I am. And he was in here. I'm guessing he still is. Be charming. People have birthdays every year. And what about Christmas? It's a good point. I get paid every 2 weeks. So maybe Friday I might go in and check it out and I might be able to pick some up. I love my hats. Gotta have my hats. Okay, Airborne Prepper says a home stove uses about 50 gallons a year, James. I think it was James Davis. Yes. Cat lady, I've never heard of Hey Dudes. Whew, just Google it. I mean, they're everywhere. Oh, are you dipping out, Mrs. Prepping Plumber? I will see you later, and thanks for being a great mod. I appreciate you. Oh, Jim's here. Yeah, I said. Yeah, Jim S. is here. Good to see you, brother. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, Sarah, I feel you on that. My parents have 2 wall heaters and gas logs and a gas dryer. They use one, I think it's 600-pound tank fill up once every 2 years. They're just part of my preps. So you're probably talking about the little cylinders, I would imagine. I'm glad you're doing better, Jim. I really am, man. I sent up a lot of prayers for you, brother. Right now, I'm seeing cheap food, so I'm focusing on you. Well, Jim S., I hope you never do, brother. I wouldn't consider you the plague. I like hearing from you, seeing you in here. Be charming. Boy, the moon is bright tonight. Out here, it's overcast and raining. Jim Girl. Well, Monday comes early. Thanks, Papa. God bless you all and have a great week or a good week. You too, Jim Girl. Bless you and thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You know, we have an awesome bunch of people here. We really do. Self-reliance. Hello. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Good night, Mrs. Papa Prepper. I'll be to bed after a while. Love you. Once again, if anybody wants to hop in here and just give thanks or, you know, highlights from your week. I don't know. What should we call it? I don't like highlights. Highlights sounds cheesy. And Bear Independent calls it the silver lining. So I don't want to do that. But just, you know, if you want to hop on here and give praise or give thanks for what he's done for you this week, and we all know who he is. I'm talking about the Lord. I just love hearing everybody's, testimonies to, like I said yesterday, it was a great day. Got a lot of stuff done outside, got our driveway all fixed, and now we can all park in the driveway again instead of parking in the yard. Just because, see, I'm a pack rat on a lot of things. Like if it's old lumber, old doors, old windows, old metal roofing, I carry it in. I believe you just don't get rid of. So when it comes in, it stays here till I need it. And sometimes it gets away from me and I got to rearrange it and make room. And Jim, you got a lot of people in here that care for you, brother. I can tell you're a cool dude that I would love to hang out with sometime. That is the good stuff. Good night, Airborne. Thank you for coming, man. I appreciate it. James Davis, I sound just like your dad. I mean, maybe it is the old soul in me. I don't know, but man, I have a hard time throwing stuff away. Anything that can be repurposed, before I throw electronics away, I cut the cord off of it and I keep them all in a bucket, and bolts and nuts and screws. I keep every one of them. Boards. It can be anything from a foot long to an 8 foot, even if it's warped, I don't throw it away. I just pile them up. B&B Home says, thankful for having Sam home this week. Thankful for a beautiful day. We got a lot accomplished. Amen. That's what I was saying. It's been a beautiful week. Past this old lady's bedtime. Love you guys. We love you too, Mames. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Papa Prepper, thank you. Going to have to make a way to meet you and Mandy sometime. That'd be awesome. Where are you located, Jim? Well, I mean, whereabouts? I know you've said, but a lot of people tell me where they're from, man. Papa Prepper, praise report for the week, maybe the year. My brother is now on board with prepping. Bought a pew and making plans with me. Been praying for him and my sis-in-law and the babies. That's awesome. That just tickles me when somebody, finally gets on board, and I love it. Just, that, and to know you done that, you brought him to see, you brought him around and made him realize, that's awesome. Good night, Martha. Thank you for being here. God bless you as well. Yes, that was a very nice testimony, Klingon. Jesse St. John. My grandfather used to keep old glass jars. When he passed, the ball jar with the number 13 that I got worth a lot. Let me start that over. My grandfather used to keep old glass jars. When he passed, the ball jar with the number 13 that I got are worth a lot due to the old moonshiner saying 13 was a bad number. That's an awesome story. Should start a junkyard. I love junkyards. I don't have that much. Like when it comes to cars and stuff, there ain't none of that around. I would. I would start a junkyard. I love old cars too. But no, mine's usually, now that did get me in trouble 2 years ago. So the inside of my garage at the time, and still, if I ever get to finish it, we were making it like for a gathering place, like for family parties and whatever. So the whole inside of my garage is done like a old rusticy barn kind of feeling. I got old tools hanging up, and it's all old barn lumber on the inside. And, I built some shelving in there that looks rustic, and it's got a wood stove in the garage. And I mean, it was coming along. Well, this guy contacted me online at a whole pickup truck full of old barn lumber for $100. Like, all right, I will absolutely come and get it. Yeah, I infested myself with termites in the garage. So that was nice. Learned my lesson on that. So I will no longer be buying anything like that. Did I just see? Yep, James, the Southern Prepper. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming by. Papa Prepper, us Michigan peeps are going to all pack up and come see you. I'll pick Jim up on the way. Absolutely. Just give me a heads up. I used to have a friend. Used to. Long story. Jim, that he did semi runs up to Battle Creek, Michigan every day. I forget what he was even picking up and delivering. Can't even remember now. But yeah, he'd go to Battle Creek. He got snowed up. Got snowed in up there once. But no, man, you guys want to take a road trip? Come see me? That would be amazing. Love the Christian message. I need prayers. My wife self-admitted into alcohol detox Friday night. Please pray for our family. You got it, Carpenter. That's a very admirable move on your wife. You know, that shows that's a lot of love. You know. My dad, you know, he was an alcoholic for years. And it takes a major toll on a family. You know, when they put it down and they don't pick it up anymore. I mean, that, you know, I got lucky because, you know, they say alcoholism is hereditary. And I don't know if I so much believe that because I had the cards stacked against me, definitely. And there was a time, roughly 20 years ago, 18 years ago, whatever, man, I was drunk all the time. Well, I'd stay sober long enough to go to work, and that was it. And then I met Mandy, and now I occasionally drink, like, you know, my birthday. I might have a couple mixed drinks. I didn't even drink on New Year's Eve this year. I mean, I've just totally gave it up pretty much. But anyway, for her to, you know, commit herself like that, that's a lot of love, man. That's admirable. And I pray for you guys because that's a hard thing for her to give up. I mean, I've seen it. It's not easy to give up. Good night, Arizona. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I lost my place again. Good night, Hoot Owl. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Bear Wilkie, my mom and dad and aunt, she finally got on board with prepping, and I would love to start a junkyard, cars and tools, toys, and oh yeah, everything. That's good to hear about your family, man. That's, like I said, it feels so good when you finally, you know, that gives you a sense of security as well, or at least a little less to worry about. You know, just when the ones closest to you are on board, and you know they decided, hey, times are looking bad. Maybe we ought to get into this. It's a good feeling. M9, hello, thanks for coming. Good vibes, right back at you. Good night, Be Charming. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Virtually Exposed sounds like a good backdrop for a music video. Which part? Exactly, Zane. She's thankful she's seeking help. That's 3/4 of the battle. Kudos to her for her bravery, keeping you and yours in my prayers. Absolutely. David Creason. I can never decide on which way sounds better. I don't know if it's Creason or Creason, but hello. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Lots of cereal plants here in Battle Creek. That might have been what it was. I honestly cannot remember. But I know he was up there sometimes twice a day, usually just once. I wish I could come see you, but I'm in Utah. That is a long jaunt. I don't know if I'd leave Utah to visit Indiana or not. Maybe I ought to come there. I've never been to Utah. Kellogg, yep. That's what it was. Now that you said engineering, said Kellogg, yeah, I remember now. It was cereal. Whoop. Just flew by. Yeah, and people do. Yeah, you're right, Don. Actually, I think that's, people do what they see growing up as well, and that does make has a lot of play in it. Learned behavior, I think, is actually what that's called. Thanks for all the prayers and prayers to come. Thanks. You're absolutely welcome, Carpenters. That's what we're here for, brother. East Kentucky, heavy flooding in my area. And thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Yeah, it's flooding here pretty bad, too. It has rained here a lot today. Then all the melting snow and all the melting snow from up north, because we have the White River here. And the town just southeast of me, man, it floods bad. I haven't had a drink since August and thinking about making. I haven't had a drink since August. I'm thinking about making a day of it. Sometimes. You mean as in to commemorate or celebrate not drinking, or you're ready for a drink? I think I could read that two different ways, man. I'm hoping that you mean commemorating, sticking to not drinking. Jesse St. John, been clean from meth for 18 years after my baby girl was born. Amen, brother. That's awesome. That is awesome. Gary Latona, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Don't drink much either. Seen too many bad things. Yeah, and mine, like I said, I met my wife, and I thank God every day for it because, like I've said before, if it wasn't for her, I would either be dead or I would be in prison. Without a doubt, one or the other. I'm all out of bubble gum. I ain't seen you for a while, man. I'll never forget that name. Pronounced Creason. Okay, then I did say it right. James Davis, it's beautiful. Better in the spring or fall, not as hot. Yeah, I've heard Utah gets pretty toasty. I haven't really been anywhere Like, I've been to Missouri. That's as far west as I've been. And I went to Michigan when I was a kid. I don't remember that, but I know I've been there. Then I've been all the way down to Florida. And then when it comes to the East Coast, the farthest I've been is West Virginia. Or not the East Coast, but going east. Well, I'll take that back. I don't know which is farther, South Carolina or North Carolina or West Virginia. I've been to the Outer Banks. We'll put it that way. Five Virgins Prepper. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Greetings in the name of the Father. Amen. East Kentucky, can't drink. My anxiety won't let me. Since my anxiety has become such an issue, like I said, it's been like the last 5 years, something just out of the blue knocked me on my rear end with anxiety. And yeah, I've noticed that too. Anytime that I do start like drinking, like getting a little buzz, yeah, it plays with me. You're absolutely, I understand where you're coming from. Don Bellarmine says she's itching for spring. I feel you on that too. Like tonight, I came out of the dollar store, man. The frogs were singing. It was just a light mist and warm. It's like, man, I need to be camping or catfishing, one or the other. My power was out for 16 days, had a half-inch of ice on my trees. They were crashing down about 2 per minute all around my house for hours. 17,000 people, just this county, without power. Man, I'm sorry, brother. I hate to hear that. Actually, I don't think I'm aware that you were. I'm guessing you're in Texas then, or somewhere around there, maybe. I had no idea, man. SHTF engineering. Oh yeah, we're fine. Have a 6,800 watt generator and a wood burning stove. That's good. West Virginia. Okay. Jesse St. John. I lift weights for my anxiety. It helped. Try it, and it don't have to be a lot of weight. Oh, I agree. When it's not frigid, because I have no heat in my garage. I've got a full weight bench, weight set, and my favorite thing to do, I've got a heavy bag out there, and I will beat the tar out of it. You talk about something that takes out anxiety and aggression, and yeah, I will go out there, put the gloves on, just beat the tar out of that thing. It helps, and it don't even have to be warm out there to do that. You warm up real quick. Carpenters, self-reliance. I so much love this YouTube community, like-minded people out there. It makes me sleep well at night. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I love our family, because I mean, it's not even really just like a chat, or a YouTube channel to me anymore. I mean, it's family. It's like I come here and I can talk about whatever, and there's always going to be somebody that can relate to it. And we're pretty incredible people, if I do say so myself. James Davis, you've never seen an ice storm? Consider yourself lucky. They are beautiful, Don, but you are right. They do a lot of damage. My favorite is like when we'll have like a warmer night and then the temperature kind of drops close to dawn and the fog freezes to the tree. I mean, everything just looks like you would touch it and it shatters. It does that a lot here. And man, it's so beautiful. But at the same time, it's very deadly. And like, I would much rather have 10 inches of snow than a tenth of an inch of ice anytime. CBD helps my anxiety a lot, says Sarah. It helps me too. Sometimes it make it helps too much almost. Like if I know I got stuff to go do or whatever. I mean, whether it's the drops, the gummies, I can't do it if I know I got stuff to do because it makes me so tired. But it does chill me out. But like if it's just like a Saturday and I'm gonna be kicking around the house, and raining outside and can't do anything, absolutely. It will chill me right out and just watch some movies or whatever. All out of bubble gum. We had one hit, and then after the ice snowstorm, everyone's pipes burst. What a mess. Prayers for all of you there and other areas as well. Yeah, there's a lot of people hurting right now everywhere. And see, since it's not really so much in the media, I didn't know West Virginia got hit that hard. Our stove is huge. It can take up to 5 logs, up to 3 feet by 15 inches. It just burns through the wood, even with the damper closed. I prefer to cut the burn standing elm. Burns hot and weighs nothing. Man, that's a big stove. We all fine now, except our road might be washed out in the morning through all this rain. No pun intended, okay? But absolutely, man, when it rains, it pours. It's just we've had times like that around here. It's just like one thing after another, like you ride the storm out and everything's good, and now tonight your road's possibly washing out, It just like once it starts, man, it don't stop for a while. That's how it feels. And I think it would be nice to go through them once in a while to see how well you're prepped. Well, James, now I do get that. And that's just, not like trying to be a smart guy or nothing or smart aleck, but that's clearly because, you've never had one. But those of us that can live through them like every year, we know how to prep for them. We know, exactly what we're going to have. Like I'm all out of bubble gum there, they have the wood burning stove and, everything. They were ready for this. And that's like that from, say North Dakota all the way over to Maine and down to about, evidently you can't go too far south anymore. But yeah, we definitely know how to prep for it, and we know what we'll need, what we don't need, but I understand what you're saying. Virtually exposed. I could do a song tonight and post it for in the morning. That's what I do on Mondays, but it won't be on that banjo. I've never learned how to play it. I've never really had time to dedicate to it. That was my papa's banjo. I got it when he passed away. And that banjo is probably, I know it's at least 70 years old. And I've never taken the time to learn how to play. True American Loretta. She is in the house. Hey, it don't matter how late you are. You're here. That's all that matters. Appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. We did run out of firewood and had to go cut more in the middle of the snowstorm. Ugh. I've been there. That sucks. When cutting firewood is a absolute have to. Yes. I would rather practice my prepping by using my imagination and pretend we are on a grid down and no water. Absolutely. Because then, all right, I'm done playing. This ain't no fun. Turn the lights back on. Sarah Hancock says, really, you prep for an ice storm the same way you do for a tornado, outside of the way to keep warm. Yeah, because I mean, it don't take much ice to completely shut you down. I mean, not much at all. It's what I was saying. I'd much rather have 9 or 10 inches of snow than a tenth of an inch of ice. We are used to power outages here because of all the tornadoes in the spring and summer. Now, where I live now, our electricity very rarely goes out. If it does, it's usually because there's been a wreck and somebody's hit a pole and blown a transformer or something, because all the power lines around here are buried. A lot of them anyway. But our lights will flicker every once in a while. But, knock on wood, we haven't had a bad ice storm here in a long time. And tornadoes, the last documented tornado that touched down here where I live, I believe is roughly 110 years ago. We've got a great big ridge line back to the west of us. And now we've watched them go over, and they get about 6 miles east and they'll drop back down. But again, knock on wood, a tornado hasn't hit here in a very long time. But like I said, we've stood out in the storms and watched them go over us, but praise God, here in a very long time. Man, all out of bubble gum got horses and donkeys. If they run out of diesel to pull that firewood up there out of the woods. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, that is prepping. Hats off to you, brother. Pops, where are you at? York, South Carolina here. I'm in Jackson County, Indiana. The biggest town that we have here locally is about 15 miles from me, and it's called Seymour, Indiana. Yes, you need to get your medicine in you. I was wondering how you were still up this late. Now, SHTF engineering, I know you guys, have bottled water and, generators for hurricanes and whatnot, was not ready for hard freezes. Now, I had read that the power company, whatever, had it known to the governor or the mayors or something there that your guys' grid would not support something like that. If like a deep freeze hit you guys or whatever, it would definitely be a blackout. And that was like, they said it was reported like 12 years ago and they did nothing about it. Is that truthful, or do you know anything about that? And it could just be something, somebody's thrown online just for people to see, but I heard it could have been totally avoidable if they would have just listened to the power company 12, 13 some years ago. Hello, Regina Morgan. Good to see you. Papa and Mama, I'm sorry I've missed the last few shows. Well, ain't nothing to be sorry about. That's not a big deal at all. Gas will be like my first year driving soon, $4.64 a gallon. Good Lord. That is high. It's $2.69 here today. But I had JC Points, which is affiliated with Kroger, and they have their own little gas stations. I had enough points that I got $1 off a gallon today. That felt good. You were in a good spot then, Tommy. They go over us every dang time they call us the new Tornado Alley. They go through Ellettsville and track up to Martinsville typically. Martinsville always gets hammered. You're exactly right. I go up to Martinsville sometimes, usually with my parents. If we ever get time to go hang out, we like going to Martinsville. Grandparents were from Evansville on my mom's side. I've been to Evansville a couple times. We have a fully functioning farm, garden, too many animals, 300 acres of hilly woods. Man, I'd love that. Hey, Eleanor, good to see you. There's a certain track the storms just seem to take in Indiana now. Yeah, it's the same way down here. They'll come in from the west, and they will usually hit around the Bedford area. And then I don't know, Sarah, if you're very familiar with the area over around here, but there's a place called Clear Springs in Norman, Indiana, and it'll touch down there, usually on the way through, and then it'll jump up over the ridge behind us, and like I said, it'll touch down up the highway about 5 miles. And yeah, every time there's a tornado, it follows the same couple paths. ERCOT was warned to harden their system. They were not financially inclined. Okay. Because I was certain that I'd read that there was a heads up about it several years ago. James Davis, dadgum, I'm all out of bubble gum. You're a lucky man. Wish I had 2 to 5 acres one of these days. Yeah, he's a lucky man. I guarantee he's a workhorse too, with all that going on. Nothing but respect. Chrissy Lee, hello. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Squealers up on 67. I don't think I've ever been. I know I haven't been there, but I think I've heard of it. I believe. SJ Mullen, are you in here? Thank you for praying for me. I haven't seen SJ in here tonight. Regina, if you got something that you want to share, if you need prayer, it's why we're here. It's Sunday night. Now we're basically just shooting the breeze and talking about whatever. But I mean, if you got a prayer request, definitely let us know. Chrissy Lee, new to the channel. My fiance told me to watch. So far, love the channel. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate having you, and tell your fiance thank you very much. Indiana Prepper 2. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Your aunt lives between Bedford and Brownstown. Now, see, Brownstown, that's where we usually do our grocery shopping and stuff at, because that's the closest town, little town we have that has a grocery store. That's usually where we do most of our, just weekly groceries and stuff. Kristen Lee, cancel the cable and satellite. All you need are all these good folks on YouTube. It's funny you say that. Since I started watching Prepper Nation and Grim Survival, man, I guarantee you I haven't watched a movie since. And that's been going on a year ago. I just don't watch regular television anymore. It's all YouTube. I mean, I get my news from YouTube. You know, all my friends are on YouTube now. SJ Mullen, you and me right now. Wait a minute. I'm lost. I didn't think SJ was in here. I didn't see her. I spent all day earlier digging ditches to reroute the water flowing through the yard and off the hills. Yesterday was cleaning up my garden and getting it ready for cool weather seeds I ordered. I figure you're a busy man. Graham, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. I'm going to just go wait at the store one day and wait for you, all stalkerish. Oh, there's SJ. Good to see you. I didn't know you snuck in. Who needs TV with a community of family like y'all? I agree, Regina, completely. I love our prepper family. I love it. Yes, but the low-line wind sure has taken our garden out and left me thinking the roof was... Yeah, we do get those straight-line hard winds through here, though. We get lucky enough to avoid the actual tornadoes, but there has been some bad straight-line winds. See, guys, I'm probably going to wrap this up here in about 7 minutes. I still got some stuff I got to do around the house and get ready for work tomorrow and all that good stuff. If anybody else has got, any other prayer requests or anything like that before we get out of here, just go ahead and post them. Yeah, I'm dying for some springtime too, bubblegum. This week really has gave me spring fever bad. James Davis, how many freedom seeds should you have for each pew pew? Honestly, brother, as many as you can get your hands on. I mean, if you're fortunate enough to find them for a decent price, just stack them, just like you would anything else, man. All that you can afford. Yep, see, everybody's saying all of them. Chrissy Lee, enough that you don't have to worry about not having enough. And then buy some more. That's one thing, man, you can't give up on. Anytime you find it and you can afford it, even if I would go as far as to say, even if you don't own the firearm, if you find a good deal on ammo, I would go ahead and buy it because you can always barter with it. Somebody else has what you need. You got what they need. I mean, you never know. So if you find a good deal on ammo, any caliber, whatever, and if it's, like I said, in your price range, go ahead and pick it up, man. Thanks again for all the prayers. Going to do a check of the house doors, check on the kids, and go to bed. Good night, all. Good night, Carpenter Self-Reliance. I appreciate you being here. Like I said, man, prayers for you and your wife and your family. It'll work out. Mushroom hunting. Yes, Sarah. Absolutely. East Kentucky, freedom seeds, the new gold. Yep. Yeah, see? All out of bubble gum. He's got the idea right there. He keeps 1,000 for his AR, 200 for each shotty, 400 for each pistola, and 200 for the deer rifles. Locked and loaded. I pray that anyone in here battling anything unspoken, God, wrap you in his arms and you find peace. Amen. Absolutely, Cass. Thank you for that. SHTF Engineering. Anyone else using match heads to reload as primers? I don't make my own. I would love to get into that, but the money and the time, and I've got so much on my plate already. James Davis says he found primers for $25 1,000. There's a limit. Mushrooms, yummy, almost as good as jalapenos. I love me some jalapenos too, but man, mushrooms, I don't know if it's because you can only find them, that month and a half or so, but they're like gold around here and up in Brown County. I think last time I saw, they was up to almost $30 a pound. Christ is the answer. Hello. Good to see you. I didn't see you come in. Gray Man. What's up, brother? Gray Man says, I live by a minimum of 1,000 rounds per caliber and 10 mags per firearm. Chrissy Lee, we're still having trouble finding ammo where we live. I'm glad we got what we could before it became a problem. Yeah, it's pretty obsolete around here. Bubblegum, our morales come up usually around, they'll start popping up usually around, it depends on the weather, like what we've had so far, end of April, first week of May, usually. Don Bellerman, mushrooms, yuck. Yeah, you can go ahead and leave. We're done with you. Just kidding, Don. I love some fried morel mushrooms. Man. I'm done making new seeds for a while. I stopped at 15,000. Amen. My chest pains the other night turned to be a massive, severe panic attack. I feel for you, Regina. That's what I go through. There's times I will lay there and see, that's it feeds my anxiety too, because I'm always worried that I'm going to be laying there having a massive heart attack and I'm playing it off as a panic attack. That weighs on my mind a lot every time I have one. I don't know. I wish there was some kind of comfort, I could give you with that, but I mean, I go through that a lot. I feel for you. Grim Survival. Does someone say shrooms? Absolutely, Grim. I love me some mushrooms, man. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. It's 11 o'clock. Like I said, still got some stuff to do around here tonight. I'm so, actually, I'm just kind of over, like, I don't know that this many people showed up. it was kind of just a thought, and I was hoping enough people would be on board, and I'm so glad to see everybody here tonight. It's definitely going to be a weekly thing now. I'm fortunate to have you guys. I really am. Before anybody leaves, I wanted to go over the giveaway again because I think there's several people in here that wasn't in here the other night. As you all know, I've hit 1,000 subscribers, so the missus and I wanted to do a giveaway. Actually, I think I can show you guys real quick. Let me see. I can show you guys the prizes. Just a second. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. Okay. As you know, I hit 1,000 subscribers, so we're wanting to do a giveaway. We have selected 7 gifts or prizes, whatever you want to call it, just to give back a little bit and show our appreciation. So I'll show you guys in case you weren't here the other night. I have got a pack of these. Well, hold on. I got to turn this down so you guys can actually see it. It is a 4-pack of Campizzo large emergency blankets. Sorry, I'm trying to get to focus in. It's not doing a very good job. Yeah, I guess you get the gist. They are a pack of 4 extra large thermal space blankets for hiking, camping, marathon, prepper, and first aid survival. I will be getting 3 of these. They're from K-Bar. It is a spork knife combo. I'll be giving away 3 of those. These are just a small like get home or like an EDC bag, military tactical backpack, army molly bug out bag, small rucksack for outdoor hiking, camping, trekking, hunting. But I will be giving one of those away. It's the measurements were here. It's 16.9 inches tall, 9.4 inches wide, and 8.6 inches deep. It's a 30 liter. So, it's a pretty decent sized bag. Grim says, if you're doing a pickup truck giveaway, I'm in. Brother, man, if I had something, dude, you would be more than welcome to. Are the K-Bar sporks metal? Just a second. I will look, James. I believe they are. Hold on a second. Gotta look down here in the details. Okay. Super high dense polymer plastic. So, and then this is a single shoulder messenger type bag, chest bag, tactical satchel, whatever you would want to call it. It is 11 inches tall, 4 inches deep, and 7.9 inches wide. There's a good picture of that one I'll be giving away. Another kind of like EDC, maybe like Grimm calls them, oh shit bag, pardon the language. And then it says, my other gift is out of stock from this. Oh, nope. Okay, that was old. It's back. This is a Foss Power emergency solar handheld crank portable radio, NOAA weather radio for household and outdoor emergency with AM, FM, LED flashlight, reading lamp. It has a power bank, US charger, and SOS alarm. This is the same radio that I have, and they're pretty nice. It's crank powered, solar powered. Yeah, it's got the power bank and USB charger. I mean, it works really well. Picks up channels really well. But anyway, that's the 7 prizes. Are they any good, Grim? Because I don't want to give them away if they're junk. I mean, are they definitely like a decent prize? Hold on just a second, James, and I'll answer that. Good night, Chrissy. Thanks for being here. Did Grim already leave? Camper Prepping. Hello, good to see you. We're just about to wrap this up. It would be good for food. Not sure it would cut steak. I might reconsider those then. Not in like an STHF, we're all going to have steak, but I don't know. I should have paid more attention. I didn't realize they were plastic. I don't know. I'll rethink that one. But anyway, starting tomorrow morning on my premiere for the next 12 days, every premiere video, I will drop a random fact about myself or Mrs. Papa Prepper. Okay. And on Saturday morning's live stream and Sunday night's live stream, I will also give a random fact. And I will do that for starting tomorrow morning for the next 12 consecutive days. Then on March 13th, I will pick 7 of those facts. And then I will ask a question pertaining to that fact. And the first one to answer it wins a prize. You won't know what prize you're guessing on. We're going to keep that totally random or, anonymous, whatever. And of course, you can only win once. That's why, I'll look into something different than those K bars because I wanted to, no matter what you're playing for, I want it to be a good prize. So I'm probably going to reconsider those. And, Graham, SHTF steak is the best steak of all. Absolutely. If you're going to be that fortunate, absolutely. That'll be the best steak you've ever had, brother. But what I'm going to do is when you win, I will ask you to email me your address or P.O. box number if you have one. And I will have it shipped directly from Amazon to you. That way it'll just save me a lot of money on shipping. I hope that's okay with everybody. Excuse me. But like I said, the next 12 videos starting tomorrow morning will have random facts. And you'll want to have all the facts because you don't know which questions I'm going to ask. And Mrs. Papa Prepper told me, and she sprung this on me live when you guys were here. I didn't know anything about it. But as soon as I hit 4,000 watch hours, and where I become, I can get monetized, she is going to do a grand prize giveaway. And I don't even know what it is. So that's all on her. I don't know what you'll have to do to win that or nothing. I was shocked. I didn't know. But will I have bubble gum? Oh. We get SHDF ice cream when the power goes out here. Pine tree sap dipped in powdered sugar. Camper prepping. My daily videos premiere at 10:30. And then I won't have a clue Thursday night. I'm live Thursday night also at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But this coming Saturday, I will be live at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time p.m. I will give a fact then, and then Sunday night at 9 p.m. I go live, and I'll give a fact then. So the next 12 days, there will be a fact. Like I said, you'll have to know because I don't know which ones I'll pick. I have no idea. So, so hopefully everybody will have a good time with that, and you guys will come out with some decent prizes. And because you guys mean the world to me. I thought, just getting, to 1,000 subscribers, I thought would take a lot longer than it. Oh yes, Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry. I thought it'd take a lot longer than it did. And thanks to the other content creators, they're amazing. They helped bump me up there rather quickly. And it seems like my hours are really starting to fly by. I'm almost at 3,100 watch hours, so that's coming up on me pretty quick too. And it's just awesome. You guys are amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you. We adore y'all too, Papa. Well, thank you very much, Cat Lady. I appreciate that. But okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, guys. I will try to be in the premiere tomorrow morning. By it being Monday, I don't know what kind of day it'll be in the morning. So I'll try to stop in and say howdy. And if not, I'll see you guys on the flip side. But until next time, God bless each and every one of y'all. Thanks for the turnout tonight. It was awesome. I really had a good time. Hopefully you did too. Love each and every one of y'all. Be safe. And Papa Prepper out.